Hello everyone, Firol is with you, and finally today part 4 of episode 77 came out, and it turned out to be pretty epic at 5 minutes 20 seconds, and in this video we will analyze it, so be sure to subscribe and like it, and we'll go. The episode starts with a repeat of the end of the last episode, and we see that TV Man Titan's plan was to simply teleport, and in the subtitles he had "damn it" in his mind, and it really was "damn it." But Astro Juggernaut didn't let him do it and pushed him out of the teleportation smoke, and we see how TV Man Titan activated his shield and Astro Juggernaut starts hitting him with his hand, but TV Man Titan was able to defend himself and then struck back, hitting Astro Juggernaut's face very hard with his sword, but then Astro Juggernaut doesn't let him make another strike, and he hits TV Man Titan very hard with his hand on the body and then makes 2 more beautiful and powerful strikes on his TV, and we see that TV Man Titan fell to the ground and he started to slowly get up, and Astro Juggernaut tells him, "Pathetic." And he starts loading his cannon and shoots a very powerful projectile at TV Man Titan, but TV Man Titan has an Astro Scorpion claw extending from his backpack, and he catches his projectile with it and very epically says, "Surprise," and throws this projectile back at Astro Juggernaut, but Astro Juggernaut defends himself with a shield and makes very surprised eyes, and after this explosion and after his explosion we have very strong interference, and when they pass we see that Astro Juggernaut has moved away after a strong explosion and is ready to continue fighting, and we turn around and see that TV Man Titan has also moved away from the explosion, and he jumps on Astro Juggernaut, and thank God he didn't miss as he always did in episode 73 when he jumped on Gman, and when he had already jumped we see that Astro Juggernaut is trying to fight him off himself, and he succeeds, but only we see that TV Man Titan decided to exchange things, and he took the gun from Astro Juggernaut, and instead of the gun I inserted my sword into it, and as for me it is a very profitable exchange. And TV Man Titan loads the cannon for a powerful shot and shoots Astro Juggernaut. And it was a very powerful explosion from this shot, and we again have very strong interference, but they pass through us, and we see how Astro Juggernaut rises and says, "How dare you use my weapon against me?" And TV Man Titan says, "Wump wump," thus teasing him, and then he says, "You will cry," and oh my god what a Sigma he is, and Astro Juggernaut tells him, "See you soon." And probably we all thought that he flew away, and we will see their battle in the next episodes, and TV Man Titan says in his direction, "Coward," and begins to teleport, but not even a year has passed, and soon has already passed from Astro Juggernaut, and he decided to ride in the back of TV Man Titan, thereby making it so that in this battle he would be in the lead, and he pushed TV Man Titan so hard that he flew away so well to the side, and then Astro Juggernaut tells him, "Get up," and starts hitting TV Man Titan very hard with his hand and tears off his surprise claw and tells him again, "Get up," probably because last time he didn't get up, probably didn't hear, and TV Man Titan tries to shoot a cannon at TV Man Titan, but he misses because Astro Juggernaut turned his cannon the other way and tears off his cannon, and pulling TV Man Titan's sword out of his hand he sticks this sword into his TV, but TV Man Titan takes out a sword from there, and then from behind Astro Juggernaut hits TV Man Titan's TV very hard with his hand. So hard that the TV fell, and Astro Juggernaut takes it in his hand and says, "Amazing carnage," and then says, "Who is your strongest soldier?" But it turns out TV Man Titan can move and see without the main TV, and he hits Astro Juggernaut very hard with his sword and shoots him face from the core, but Astro Juggernaut managed to take the sword, and this sword sticks into the core of TV Man Titan and hits him on the wall Tato, which he falls and tells him, "Stay down," and then says, "Resistance is futile." And we see how in the background Astro toilets fall and die, and we see 2 Astro toilets who are shooting at someone, and we hear the legendary song Gman, and you just have to enjoy this sound, and we see an armada of Skibidi toilets where there are Skibidi Striders with lasers, a bunch of flying Skibidi toilets with lasers, hybrids with lasers, a Skibidi hybrid with a chainsaw, and many others, and at 3 minutes 4 seconds we see the return of the Skibidi cat, and he received improvements in the form of missiles, and he also received a helmet and a new, stronger toilet, and we see that one of the most important in this armada is a Skibidi jock who says something incomprehensible into a loudspeaker, and at 3 minutes 9 seconds you can see the Skibidi toilet that was on the exclusive leak that he gave Mr. Boom One More Animator, and this Skibidi toilet military toilet and 2 speakers, and after Skibidi mutant jock said something incomprehensible in the loudspeaker we can see Skibidi DJ And we see how 5 rockets with acid fly into a large astro toilet and thus they almost killed him and Skibidi toilet in a helmet with iron hands and with 2 lasers finishes him off, but he couldn't finish him off because he's not big enough to compete with him, and a Skibidi scientist suit from episode 67 flies in with 2 lasers and with another powerful laser instead of a face, and I'll call him Scientist Cyclops. And shooting from all lasers he finishes off this astro toilet, and we see how the damaged astro juggernaut looks at all this madness. As for me, and we see that TV Man Titan was able to attach his main TV back to himself, and he was able to get up, and Astro Juggernaut tells him, "This doesn't change anything," and with these words he hits TV Man with his hand Titan, so he falls again, and Astro Juggernaut then says, "Soon you will meet your fate worse than death," and we see that Gman is sneaking up on him like a ghost, and when he sneaks up close to him he charges his lasers and says, "Did you miss me?" And I will answer, "Yes, I missed you very much," and he shoots his lasers from Astro Juggernaut, and we see that he has very fashionable glasses and some kind of device instead of an eye, but Astro Juggernaut protected himself with a shield, and he says, "What made you appear, Commander?" And G-Man answers him, "You know me, I will not leave my best friends in trouble." And we understand that TV Man Titan managed to become G-Man's best friend, but it is clear that for TV Man Titan he is not the best friend yet, and TV Man Titan says, "What are you yapping about?" And Astro Juggernaut says to G-Man, "The Duke will not forgive your betrayal," and then says, "You have no chance against our fleet," and 2 devices with lasers fly up behind the Astro Juggernaut and shoot him in the back, and G-Man says in response, "Really? This is crazy," and then he says, "But there is one thing I don't remember asking," and we see G-Man's hands fly up in an epic way, and they attach themselves to his body, and he puts on his fashionable glasses and flies up to the Astro Juggernaut and hits him with his hands, but the Astro Juggernaut defended himself with a shield and also hits him with his hand, but G-Man also has a shield and defends himself with it, and G-Man then continues to shoot lasers and hits the Astro Juggernaut's shield so that it turns off because it couldn't withstand such a strong blow, and the Astro Juggernaut tells him, "Is this all the Earth gave you? What is left of your former glory?" And G-Man shows 2 middle fingers and tells him, "Catch me," and the Astro Juggernaut flies away after him, and we see that a very large astro toilet from episode 74 flies in, and he looks at us with some crazy eyes, and we see that TV Man Titan begins to teleport, and we run to him in the teleport, and this is where the episode ends. Well, the episode turned out to be very epic, but we didn't see the armada of Speaker Man and the battle of Astro Juggernaut and G-Man. We will see only in future episodes, and I think in episode 80, and in the description of the video you can see the inscription that this is not the end of episode 77, but Steak asked Mr. Boom on the stream if there will be part 5, but Mr. Boom answered him that there will not be part 5, but there will just be a full episode, and I think in an additional scene in the full episode we will see where we teleported with TV Man Titan, and I think the additional scene will be long and it will last 2 minutes because Crazy told Steak that the episode will last more than 7 minutes, and I think Mr. Boom did not have time to do the remaining 2 minutes so as not to delay the episode again, and I think he left these 2 minutes for an additional scene of the full episode, so it remains to wait for the full episode, and this is where the video ends, and if you liked it subscribe and like it, and bye bye everyone.